Economic profit must equal zero in the long run because one of the defining characteristics of perfect competition is free entry and exit. Free entry means that other firms can enter the market when economic profit is positive. Free exit means that firms in the market can exit when economic profit is negative. Let's consider the chain of events that would occur when economic profit is positive. First, positive economic profit tends to attract entry. And I can give you numerous examples of where that occurs. Chrysler introduced the minivan in the 80s and 90s. The minivan was so successful that it was earning above normal profit selling it. As a result, Ford, GM, and the other automobile manufacturers were jealous. They were only earning a normal rate of return. Therefore, Ford, GM, and other automobile manufacturers wanted to copy Chrysler's minivan because the return there was higher than what Ford and the other companies were making. Since no barrier prevented these manufacturers from copying it, Ford, GM, and other automobile manufacturers began producing their own versions of the minivan. Some more examples. The SUV had the same story. Ford introduced the SUV. It was the Ford Explorer. It was very popular and very profitable. And shortly thereafter, the other automobile manufacturers copied it and entered the SUV market. Anheuser-Busch introduced Shock Top, a Belgian-style wit beer. They saw that Molson Coors was making a good profit selling Blue Moon. So again, the attractive profits of Blue Moon induced entry by Anheuser-Busch into the market. Ciders. Why are we seeing so many ciders coming to the market today? It's because ciders are making money. They're hot. And when firms see a way to make money, they'll enter that market. On-demand software. Think of all the firms that are trying to do something like Uber is doing. In fact, Uber has direct competitors. Lyft is another software company that's doing pretty much what Uber is trying to do. Well, why are companies trying to make on-demand software to hook up consumers who want some service with individuals who maybe provide that service on a on-demand basis? Well, it's because Uber is making lots of money. They all want to get that same amount of money. So, economic profit attracts entry. Now, entry has several predictable effects. Let's walk through and talk about what might happen, for example, if wheat farmers are earning economic profit. Shoot. If wheat farmers are earning economic profit, they'll be earning more than a normal rate of return, and other types of farmers will be jealous of those wheat farmers. The other farmers would want to plant wheat instead of the current crop, which might be corn or rice or something like that. Since no barrier prevents the other farmers from planting wheat, the acres planted in wheat would increase, and the acres planted in other stuff would decrease. The increase in acreage or entry by other firms will increase the supply of wheat. As the supply of wheat goes up, the price of wheat begins to go down. And what happens to the profitability of growing wheat when the price of wheat goes down? The profit goes down as well. That process will continue until there's no more reason for entry. That process will continue until wheat farmers are making a normal rate of return. Now, on the flip side, if economic profit is less than zero, that will induce exit. Back in my time, I can remember there were lots of movie rental stores, Blockbuster Movie Time. They've gone out of business. Why did they go out of business? Because economic profit decreased and firms left it when profit was less than the normal rate of return. You still have a few movie rental places, but not nearly as many as you used to. Ditto, video game parlors. Or when Pac-Man was popular, everybody was putting a video game in their gas station and their laundromats. We still have some video game parlors. I guess Chuck E. Cheese does it some, and there are other more specialized places. You can still find games here and there. I guess Putt-Putt still has them, but not nearly the same number of video game parlors as there were back in the 80s, because the profitability of video games has gone way down. Boy, every little town used to have a drive-in theater. Why don't we see more drive-in theaters? Because the profitability has gone down. You still have some that exist, but as profits of an activity goes down, you're going to get fewer and fewer people providing the activity. Well, when firms exit, that makes supply begin to decrease. When supply decreases, that'll make price rise. As price rises, that makes profit go up. And exit will continue until profit returns to the normal rate of return. Now, what happens in the long run when profit is zero? The number of firms remains constant. There's no reason for firms to enter because there's no excess or there's no economic profits being earned. There's no reason to exit because there's no economic profits being lost either. Firms in the industry have no incentive to exit because they are earning a normal rate of return. Firms in other industries have no reason to enter because the firms in the industry are not earning more than normal